Yeah, disease is an issue that is something that the industry pays particular attention to because, of course, it affects the health of their fish. And whether it's a bacteria or a virus, or a parasite, they have to deal with those things. And they've spent a lot of time and effort and money investing in vaccines to address some of those. Viruses can be very specific in terms of how it affects different species, how it impacts the species itself. But from a perspective of understanding them, it may be easier if they relate to their own experience in terms of human health. So take, for instance, the flu virus. The flu virus is one where you get different strains, and of course one strain might make you very ill, whereas another strain very mild, and you may not even know that you've picked up the flu. And in fact, there are lots of cases where people are exposed to the virus but never get sick at all. And the same thing happens with fish. So for instance, there are lots of different kinds of viruses in the environment. Some are totally benign. They don't cause a disease. So the fish may take them into their system. They may be in the fish themselves, but they cause no disease. So the fish in a sense doesn't get sick. So for instance, there's a disease or a virus right now, a particular one, PRV, which there's a fair amount of active research going on there, and certainly fisheries and oceans scientists have looked at that. And what they have found, and you can go to their website and see the information, is essentially we're talking about a virus that is fairly benign in terms of causing disease. So it's widespread in both wild and farm fish, but again, it hasn't been shown to cause disease in BC. So there are different strains of the virus, PRV, just as there are different strains of the flu. So there's a different strain of PRV in Norway than there is in BC, but the BC one strain doesn't appear to cause sickness in fish.